Yo, what is up with you guys? Velo here, back with a video, and today I'm going to be talking about everything you need to know about the VV release later today. That's pretty much it. I ain't gonna lie, it's not like I don't really have access to the game, so I'm gonna try my hardest to explain a lot of things. But it'll be easier if I just showed y'all an actual game, but I currently don't have access right now. But I'm gonna try my hardest. See what's in the video. Alright, so first off I want to talk about is the races. First I'm gonna talk about the hollow race. The hollow race is, the grind is pretty easy. I got a Vassal Lord in like an hour and a half. There are like a cool mechanic in the game for hollows. So once you're in a Jucha, when you hit a Jucha level, you can get 3 traits. Traits could mean they can mean more Hakuto damage, more Keto damage, or even more like resurrection like mode time. It can mean like a lot of stuff. They also, I feel like they do have the best weapons, and as of right now, I feel like they are the best race in the game just because there's so many of them, and they have the best options. But the next race I'm going to talk about is the the Shinigami. I feel like the Shinigami are the most balanced one out of the 3, but just because they don't get like their weapons till like later on. I mean, yeah, just because you don't get their skills and your weapon like later on. But Quincy's, I feel like Quincy's are really good. They're probably the second best race out of the 3. Just because you start off with your weapons, and there's so many options. You got hammer, rapier, long sword, or you could even use fist if you want. And later on into the game, you can even evolve your weapon. It'll look different. It'll have a different crit, a whole bunch of other stuff. It looks pretty cool. I might get a screenshot, but I might gotta find it. But yeah, that's pretty much it for races. I'm going to get to the next segment. Alright, the next thing I do want to talk about is your spirit charms. Pretty much they're like perks. They can be from tier 1 charms to all the way to tier 5, I think. Yeah, I think tier 5 is the maximum amount, but there are a whole bunch of different type of charms which can give you buffs and debuffs. If you want to read the screen, you can go ahead pause it if you want. Alright, the next thing I do want to talk about is the skill tree. I feel like the skill tree is pretty diverse, where you having Hakuto, strength, speed, like own race skill, which is pretty much Keto. The strength is Kendo pretty much. And there's also a bunch of hybrid skills too. In the screenshot I'm gonna show you, there's like ultimate skills. So basically you can go a hybrid build, but you can't really, if you go a hybrid build, you can't really go the main tree ultimate skill, if you can like see what I'm saying. Alright, the final thing I am going to be talking about is this controversy, because I know there's a lot of people talking about how do you get Bankai or vote standing. As of right now in VV, there is no Bankai or vote standing or full res. The end game mode pretty much is your shrift, and I'm not gonna lie, this game, it's like you really don't like need it. I ain't gonna lie, it's like your skills like are there to like help you and like buff you up like a lot. They will help you a lot. You don't really need it, but as of right now, the end game stuff is Shikai, full resurrection, and vote standing. Alright, that's gonna be pretty much it for the video. I tried my hardest making this, I ain't gonna lie. It was a little rushed, but it would have been easier if I had like the end game, like if I could have like showed y'all, it would have been 10 times better. But I appreciate you boys for watching. Let me know if this guide helped you. Also, let me know down in the comments which race you guys are choosing on release. But I appreciate you boys for watching, and I'll see you boys in the next one. Peace.